Hello students, welcome to Careers360. As you all know, the CUET round 2 cutoff or round 3 cutoffs have also been announced. Now what we're going to talk to you about is the round 3 cutoff, and these colleges which we are about to show are those ones which were still available for admission cycle in round 3 at the end of round 2, because they could not still fill in the seats, and round 3 also they actually had a cutoff. Whatever college that you don't see here, it means that by round 2 cutoff itself it's all over and the admission was completed and there was no more seats vacant for you to look out for them. What we'll cover at this point in time is the DU college cutoff for 2026 after round 3, which is also called the mid round, because students who actually had some kind of an inconsistency or application process and all can again join in, which are not a part of the round 1 and 2, because it can be an application defunct application or a wrong information in the application which can be corrected. It is also called a mid round. Though people who could not get into round 1 and 2 will also continue, people can also join in. So to that extent, you will also see a bit of volatility and fluctuation in terms of the scores that were there last year versus this year, because suddenly a new group of people which are not exposed to any scores earlier enter in suddenly, and so you will actually see some kind of fluctuation also in the whole thing. So let's talk of round 3 cutoff comparison, last year versus this year, 25 versus 26, and how it moved. By the way, what we're talking of at this point in time is only for BSc and allied sciences, including computer sciences, mathematics, and those kind of things. So we'll only talk of all the science STEM programs is what we'll talk here. We've already done for commerce, we've already done for economics, we've already done for political science and all. This is only for the STEM courses is what we're talking about. Now, a lot of students also reached out to us saying that they want to now start looking out for other options, because they think that at this point in time they don't have a good chance of getting into a decent college for the course of their choice. In which case, we opened a helpline. The helpline number is 8130-376-334. Send us a message, apply, on this number 8130-376-334, and we have one of our counselors call you up to understand what your issues are and help you out in getting into the right college and course. And do subscribe to Careers360 on the YouTube channel, because what we're doing is creating a lot of information to help students decide for themselves. This information and guidance series is presented by Amity University, one of India's leading universities and also ranked among the top 3% globally. Now let's look at the colleges. We'll talk of BSc and allied sciences to begin with. The first one is BSc Mathematics Honors, Stephens College, still available. I'm surprised. Last year it was 807.32. This year it's 741.27. So massive fall is what you saw. And last year it ended with by the end of round 3. Hansraj College, B.Sc Mathematics Honors, 763.53. This year it's 721.26. Also got a seat into this and a drop of 42 marks. Ramjas College, Delhi, 727.38 last year, 715.77 this year, and it ended with the same score of what happened last year. Miranda, B.Sc Mathematics Honors, 712.41 last year, 705.65 in the current year, and it ended with the same score of round 3 last year, which means the seats were over at the end of round 3 last year. It did not go to the spot round. Wherever you see a further fall, it means that the spot round also was up for grabs. Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur Khalsa College, B.Sc Mathematics Honors, 673.21 last year, 688.14 this year, a jump of 14 marks, became more competitive, and ended the same score at the end of round 3, which means typically by round 3, these colleges, there would not be any seat vacant. Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur Khalsa College, Delhi, 704.66 last year, 668.54 this year. But if you now see here, it ended with 686.13, which means after the round 3 also, there were some seats vacant last year, which got filled in the spot round. Shahid Bhagat Singh College, Delhi, B.Sc Mathematics Honors, 606.17 last year, 643.57 in the current year. It went up, which means it became more competitive. And it did this by end of round 3 last year. Sri Guru Nanak Dev Khalsa College, Delhi, B.Sc Mathematics Honors, 510.05 last year, 535.65 this year, which means it became competitive this time around. And last year, still some seats were vacant because it ended with 448.63 by the time it finished its admission rounds. Mata Sundari College for Women, New Delhi, B.Sc Computer Science Honors, 524.83 last year, 515.57 in the current year, a drop of 9 marks, ended with 524.83 being the, so it ended at the round 3 last year. Mata Sundari College for Women, New Delhi, B.Sc Statistics Honors, 557.55 last year, 499.37 in the current year, a drop of 58 marks. And by the time it finished at the spot round, it went down to 305.16, which means statistics was not so much in demand at least last year, and they actually had to go to the spot round to get those seats filled in. Mata Sundari again, B.Sc Mathematics Honors, 436.30 last year, 449.09 in the current year, a jump of 12 marks. It still had seats, so it went to the spot round also last year, and 390.79 is the written time. Bhagre Nivedita College, New Delhi, B.Sc Physical Science with Computer Science, 237.13 last year, 230.68 this year, and it ended with 182.9 last year by the time it finished its admission rounds. Further going down, B.Sc Science, these are pure sciences, B.Sc Life Sciences for Hansraj College, 606.27 last year, 623.75 in the current year. And last year, even it went to the spot round where it went down to 560.91 also. Hansraj College, Delhi, B.Sc Zoology Honours, 648.30 last year, 616.38 in the current year, and it went down to 590.81 in the spot round before it finished all its admission counseling. Ramjas College, B.Sc Zoology Honours, 547.20 last year, 592.76 in the round 3 cutoff this year. It shot up by 45 marks, which means it became that much more competitive, and it is 547.20 last year. Ramjas College, B.Sc Botany Honours, 589.81 last year, 587.29 in the current year. But they still had seats because it went to the spot last year at 531.52 attended. Sri Venkateswara College, B.Sc Botany Honours, 520.34 last year, 581.01 in the current year, ended with 520.34 last year, which means at round 3 it finished. But it became very competitive this year. Ramjas College, B.Sc Life Sciences, 592.34 last year, 571.42 in the current year, 20 marks down, but ended with the same round, 579.34, which means some seats were still vacant last year by the time it finished. Sri Venkateswara College, B.Sc Life Sciences, 540.43 last year, 568.08 in the current year. That's a 28.7 marks jump, and ended at the same by round 3 last year. Swami Shraddhanand College, Delhi, B.Sc Life Sciences, 443.04 last year, 524.55 in the current year, 81.51 is the difference. Ended with 429.57, which means there were seats vacant even after round 3 last year in the Sri Shraddhanand for Life Sciences. Now, that is what you have for all the STEM programs that you have. We already covered economics, political science, commerce, and now we're covering the STEM programs. If you need any help, please do reach out to me, send me a message on the message box. I'll be happy to cover that. If you still want to explore other options, do send me a message on this number, 813063763334. Send us a message, apply. One of our counselors will call you and help you out in identifying the right college and the course also. Do subscribe to Careers360 on YouTube, because we're creating a lot of information and to help you decide for yourself. And this information and guidance series is presented by Amity University, one of India's leading universities, and also ranked among the top 3% globally. I hope this entire information helps you out. Do message me and do subscribe to Careers360. Thank you so much. Namaste.